I'm Bill Pasterfield. I studied BA in Drama and Theatre Arts at the University of Birmingham. So I now am the Content Partnerships Director at the Evening Standard. And that comprises working with different brands and editorial partners to essentially generate revenue for the newspaper. I was fortunate enough to audition and get a place on a master's in acting at the Central School of Speech and Drama. So I completed an MA in classical acting there for a year. It was during that year that I kind of actually realised that acting probably wasn't for me. Took a while to kind of work it out, but then joined the Guardian in their universities team, basically helping universities to promote themselves within the Guardian. So it was a role that kind of brought together more of a kind of standard kind of office working environment, but still I was constantly going out to universities and speaking to them, what are your challenges? How can we help you? And all that kind of stuff. And I started to realize actually that I was really good at speaking to people and listening to people. And you sort of think, okay, yeah, of course, because you just spent years kind of doing exactly that. So yeah, I was at the Guardian for a couple of years. I then moved to Time magazine, doing a similar role, but on like a more international scale, which was a lot of fun, working with these big companies like Turkish Airlines and Rolex, and working out how we were going to position them in Time magazine to help them tell their story, and just speaking to really kind of senior, very important people and feeling comfortable doing so. Again, kind of using that ability that you pick up in the courses that I'd done. Yeah, and then I suppose the big then move for me was to the Walt Disney Company, where I spent a really happy 4 years. Working initially in sports. I'm a big sport lover, but again, a similar kind of role. So working alongside the editorial team to bring in brands who have the same values as we did as a publication for ESPN as part of the Walt Disney Company, and then working more widely for the Walt Disney Company in brand partnerships. I then took a year to work at Lord's Cricket Ground, which was a bit of a change, but basically they needed help with their brand partnerships to try and help bring more revenue into the sport. And because of my experience, they were happy to kind of have me on board. So I was there for a year, and now I'm kind of back into the newspaper game again, having not been at the Guardian for a while. Again, so I'm a content partnerships director. So we, again, would work with a brand who might say, well, we need you guys to help us tell our story of all the amazing stuff that we're doing in London, let's say, with it's a charity. And I would work with our editorial team to find out what that story is, write up some kind of some content that we can use in the newspaper, and essentially grow the revenues of the paper as well. So it's quite a proactive role. I'm out there speaking to people a lot, and just love, pitching, in front of 20, 30, 40 people at times to try and win their business for the paper. So it can be quite high pressure, but yeah, like I say, all those skills that I've kind of picked up from my degree are definitely coming to the fore in the roles that I'm doing.